guys, it is Katie's Creatures here. So today I'm going to be doing a video on where you can find adoptable animals. So sorry if this seems a little rushed, I just wanted to get a video up and around. But anyways, so when I first started getting into animals, I thought, oh, Petco, PetSmart, that's easy, you know, and I realized a little bit afterwards, after I got those animals, I'm like, oh wait, Petco and PetSmart are not very good places to get animals because they do not treat their animals right, and they are also almost always caught from the wild, which is just not right to me, and yeah, it's just not right to me. So today I'm going to be talking about different places that I have discovered that has adoptable animals. If you guys know other places, leave them in the comments below so we can get as many people to adopt and not shop as possible. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to be starting with is Craigslist. Now Craigslist I know has a bad rap, and there are certainly reasons why. There are certainly times when it has not been a very good source to go to. And I've seen really bad, I have seen stories, you know, it's like anything, but Craigslist I have also gotten, I'm trying to think, 2 of my animals from, and so yeah, so, and they are both very, very cool animals. It's my African pygmy hedgehog, my female, Nala, and she's about 2.5 years old. And then my Euromastix, 11, who is about also 2.5 years old, 2.5, 3 years old. So both of which turned out to be amazing, and both of the people that I met were very, very kind, and they genuinely needed to get a new home for her. So I'll do adoption stories. But anyways, so a little tip on that is to meet in public and to meet at daytime. Both of those are just for your own safety. Both of the people that I have met were very, very nice people, and just wanted a better life for the animal. But of course there are going to be shady people out there, so to avoid them, just meet in a daytime and in a public place. I met both of these people at McDonald's because it's a very busy place and it's a public place, and you know, I mean, it wasn't necessary for my experiences, but you know, it might be for yours. So I'm just saying it's a good thing to practice. So my next thing is Facebook, and Facebook is a really good place because they are able, small adopters or small rescues are able to put out things. So maybe they don't have a building, like a actual building they are selling from, like an actual animal rescue, but they have, you know, for a good example is my newest animal, which I'm going to do an introduction video. But anyways, I got from a woman who she works with the animal control, and they get these, you know, boa constrictors, or you know, these humongous snakes or reptiles. They can't obviously they can't be put into a dog cage or a cat cage like obviously they could. So you know, it's just, so she ended up starting this rescue, and she's a very nice person, and I was very happy to be able to support her. And my new reptile that I got, he's an absolute sweetheart, and he was surrendered and all this kind of stuff. So it's just a really good place to go to. I was sick one day and just lying in bed, I'm like, hey, you know, I might as well look up stuff. I wonder if there's any animal rescues. So I looked up animal rescues in Michigan, because that's where I am, and it came up, and yeah, it was perfect. So I really recommend it. Again, I'd meet in daytime just because, you know, safety thing. But anyways, so my next thing is Reptile Expos. So this is sort of it's a luck of the draw, really. Sometimes at Reptile Expos I have seen different animals, or vendors, I guess I should say, that have animals that were given to them by a person that maybe didn't want them anymore, or didn't realize how big they were going to get, or so on and so forth. So the thing with this is it's not going to happen often, and it's got to be something that you're willing to wait on, because Reptile Expos are normally once a month, and they don't happen, so obviously they don't happen that often, and yeah, it's a look of the draw. I've only seen it a couple times, but I recommend it to go and just look if you are interested in a certain animal. Snakes, I find, are the ones that are normally there, because snakes are a very easy thing to not realize how much work they take or how big they get, so you'll find those pretty often with vendors that ended up with them, or they were sold back because they didn't realize how big they were going to get, or they didn't realize that how much work they took. So that's that. So my next one is classified ads. Now this sort of goes along with Craigslist, but you know, in your newspaper, and whatever, look, see if they have them. So, you know, I mean, it's possible. It's definitely out there. I've seen it a couple times. This is going to happen more for dogs and cats, but every once in a while you'll see, you know, whatever, a reptile, a small animal, in a classified ad in a newspaper normally. So yeah. So my last one is, I know this is going to be controversial. I know. Just hear me out, understand what I'm trying to say, and that is Petco. Now Petco, I do not support Petco. I do not, I try not to buy anything there anymore because they take terrible care of their animals, and it's just the employees 99% of the time do not know what they're talking about, and I can do a whole other video on that, but anyways, and it's become more and more clear to people, and I'm very happy about that, but there's still lots of education to go around, so just sort of absorb that information and understand that. But every once in a while, if I just want to go look at the animals or whatever, I don't buy anything, but if I want to look at the animals, every once in a while there will be a guinea pig or a hamster that is up for adoption there, and normally it's because they were taken back. I would support that only because it is adoption. That would be my last resort. If you don't have time, which you should always have time because animals don't come that fast, and you should be able to wait for them, but if it's an absolute can't wait for some reason, I don't know why, anyways, then that's an option. It doesn't happen often. It's a bit like the Reptile Expos. It's sort of a luck of the draw. PetSmart will have, I would, if I had to pick a better of the two, I would pick PetSmart, because PetSmart does have rescues that come in. Again, dogs and cats. I have seen one with a rabbit, but you know, it's pretty slim. So take that lightly, I guess I should say. Just don't buy from Petco or PetSmart. Try to adopt if you absolutely cannot find anything else. So my last thing is sort of just in general, look for rescues around you. You'll be surprised. I got my rabbit Mocha from a rescue about a half hour away from me, and they were very nice people, and she was just surrendered because when she was a little tiny baby bunny, she was only like 7 weeks old, and she was surrendered because this rabbit had a litter of rabbits and they didn't know what to do with them. So yeah, but just look around, ask people, you know, if you know somebody that is really into animals, like myself, ask. You know, if you have a friend who is a big advocate, or a family member, or whatever, ask. They'll probably know someplace to check or look or whatever. And yeah, So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below, give it a big thumbs up, and press that notification bell, and let me know what y'all think. And I will see you guys later. Bye!